will be big area of congestion. Congestion is decreased blood supply. So how much this one you can't treat, it's already gone. So how much fast you treat this inflammatory swelling? If it is reduces, congestion also reduces, a horizontal patient becomes vertical. If a patient horizontally with this situation, if you can't, if you don't treat him properly, what happens? This inflammation increases. At the same time, congestion increases. At the same time, dead tissue also increases in the brain, so that a horizontal patient who comes to your hospital, he will become a vertical patient. Comes even though he comes with the vertical state, he will become horizontal. So uh, this one, to treat this condition is very important, very fast, and correctly. If you treat, you will become alright. So result and how they present to you, they present with the presents to the clinic with disorientation or unconscious or coma or they the convulsions or weakness in contralateral of the part of the body and hemiplegia. Even though he may come with the death also. This all according to area of the involvement and age. Usually there will be increased blood pressure, but it is not a rule. Sometimes patient may come with the shock due to decreased blood pressure also. Don't think increased blood pressure is the diagnostic thing. So to management is in hemorrhage, acute management, correction of electrolyte IV fluids, RT, feeding, cholecystatification, oxygen, inhalation, diuretics, antihypertensives. Outcome cannot be predicted. May recover with permanent disability or may not recover. There is no specific treatment at all. So, in infarction, thrombolytic drugs, if it is given within 3 hours of attack, patient may get immediate relief. And once that time is passed, now this also not useful. Then antiplatelet addition drugs to prevent the further attack, further embolism. And complications like seizure, electrolyte imbalance, aspirate pneumonia, it should be treated complication accordingly. And early passive movement after stabilization, physiotherapy and rehabilitation. So a stroke-like syndrome, don't think it occurs only due to infarction and hemorrhage. Like that presentation may be with the infections like tubercular nodule, abscess, encephalitis. There may be malignant growth or injury due to RTA injury. So you treat according to the costs. If infection, antibiotic, malignancy, the growth has to be removed. If injury, surgery should be done. These are the treatments. Now, these are all methodology of treatment, explanation according to modern system of medicine, and treatment also according to modern system of medicine. Now, according to Ayurveda, what we can do, what we should do. Should we give the treatment to this modern pathological basis of disease explanation, or should we understand according to Ayurveda? So now let us see, for anything to understand this disease process in Ayurveda, a very beautiful sutra is given by Charaka. Hetulinga Aushadam Jnanam Swasthatra Parayanam. Patient comes to us effect linga, signs and symptoms. We have to find out what is its cause, hetu. To that hetu, we have to give aushadha, that is management should be given. So even that means he is saying the treatment should be given according to karya karana siddhanta, cause and effect siddhanta. Patient comes with the effect, he had to find out cause. To that cause we have to give the management. Now, what is the cause? In Western medicine, cause is analyzed according to their concept, biochemical analysis concept. That's a different aspect. For us, in Ayurveda, how cause is elicited, how it is the logic used for analyzing the cause in Ayurveda is. So Shruta says, Nasti rogo vina dosha, asmat asma vichakshana. There is no roga without dosha. Even it is not anuktamapi, even it is not told, doshanam linga vyadhi. Doshanam linga, we have to see in the vyadhi. Uktamapi, even it is told in textbook, in a given patient, we have to find out what is the dosha lingas in that given vyadhi, then give treatment to dosha vyadhi viparita chikitsa. What I am meant to say is, just translating a modern disease process into Ayurveda and giving some herbal medicine is not Ayurveda. In Ayurveda, we have to analyze which dosha involved in a given vyadhi. Then dosha and vyadhi should be analyzed to give treatment. Dosha, vyadhi, viparita, chitta, according to Ayurveda. So now, what is the this one? That is why Charaka says hetu sthana vishesha bhave roga vishesha. Different rogas occurs according to hetu vishesha and according to sthana vishesha. Hetu, what is hetu vishesha? Hetu vishesha is pittavaranadi yatha dushtena doshena. Yatha vata, here is vata dushti. How yatha vata dushti? Pittavarana, kapavarana, raktavarana yatha. In a given patient, it may happen by any means. That we have to analyze in a given patient. That is hetu vishesha. Then coming is sthana vishesha. Yatra sthana samshaya. That is koshtani. Yatra sthana samshaya. Now let us analyze both sthana vishesha and hetu vishesha. Sthana vishesha analyzing in Pakshaghata, what happens? Atvaikam marutah paksham dakshina vamamecha. Any one-sided there will be weakness. Purya cheshta nivritti, rujja and vakstamba will be there. So how disease process occurs in Charaka, he says, Adhogamatiryagga damani uttodegaha prakupitotyartha matarishvaha prakupita matarishva. Get samshat tiryagata damani in uddodega. Then anyatara sandvibandha occurs. You get Pakshaghata. So sthana samshesha is tiryagata damani uddodega. That means uddodega means it is in the brain. In that area there will be sthana samshaya. That is sthana vishesha. And for akshepaka, who akshepati, again and again sthana samshaya releases. That is why there will be akshepaka. Because a stroke patient may present with akshepaka also present with pakshaghata. That is why I am analyzing akshepakas. So now how many types of pakshaghata is there? Usually they think that pakshaghata is one type vataja. Or some person may say vata and vata. But what Sushruta says, it is 5 types. According to Sadhya, he says, Shuddha vata hatam paksham krita sadhyatamam viduhu sadhyam anya samsaptam asadhyam kshaya hetukam. So, what is that? Shuddha, one is kevala vataja. That is krita sadhya, he says. Anya dosha samsrishta. Pitta or kapha samsarga becomes 3. Only pitta samsargaja, only kapha samsargaja, both kapha pitta samsargaja. Then rakta sruti janya dhatuksheja is asadhya. Now this question arises. So when anya dosh samsrishta is sulabha sadhya, kevala vataja kritra sadhya, rakta sruti janya adhya. Now how you will understand this one? That is why Jeta says Shuddha vata means kritra sadhya means anya balavad vigrahadito viruddhahara vihara krita kevala vataja is krita sadhya, whereas Rakta Atisruti Janya, Rakta Atisruti Janya means don't compare it to intracerebral hemorrhage. Actually, time of Sushruta, there was no CT scanning. Find out it is intracerebral or extra. Where at that time, war was going on. There was if there is a externally heavy bleeding, there will hypoxia occurs in the brain, global hypoxia, so that the patient will have Pakshaghata, Akshepaka like symptoms. There were so brain death occurs. That condition is asadhya according to Ayurveda, not intracerebral, external bleeding. Whereas kevala vata is viruddhahara krita vidis rakta dushti occurs, raktavrita vata sthana samshaya Pakshaghata. That is kritra sadhya. Whereas anya dosha samsargaja, kevala or kapha samsargaja is sulabha. If you see a patient acute stroke in OPD, just after attack, if he comes or second day or first day within 6 hours, there are many symptoms will be there. When he says it is sulabha sadhya, then we should treat. Now, what do you mean by pitta samsara, kapha samsara? If it is sulabha sadhya, we have to treat. Why we should refer such cases to a Western system of medicine? Now, how do you understand is a pitta samsarga or kapha samsarga? That is why in Bhava Prakasha he says, Da santapa murcha siyuvayu pitta samanvite. When there is a da santa murcha is there in a Pakshaghata patient, such a patient is pitta samanvaya. Shaitya shota gurutvani tasminya kapavate. When shaitya shota gurutva is there, that indicates kapha samanvaya. So if you see patients in OPD with these symptomatologies, most of the acute stroke, when they come to you with the akshepak avastha, and there will be semi-conscious or unconscious or coma, in this state they come. That means it is a pitta samanvita avastha. When it comes to you, we should treat it. Why we should refer? It is Sushruta said it is Sulabha Satya. Now, what is this? Since Pitta Samanvaya is acute state, what is Daha Santapa Murcha? What is Murcha? That we have to analyze. In a Murcha avastha we can't diagnose, but comes in the Mada. That is Vataja Mada, Pitta Kafaja. Vataja will be irrelevant movement, irrelevant speech will be there. And Pittaja, Krodha and Parusha Bhashya will be there. Whereas in the Kafaja, Alpa Sambandha Vachana. You see, most of the patients they come with the symptoms. You can diagnose. Is it Pittaja, Kafaja, or Vataja? Accordingly, the treatment should be given. That is why this diagnosis of dosha, a Mada Murcha is a symptom of Pakshaghata. In this Magda, again you have to do dosha, amshamsha vikalpana of dosha should do. Then once you diagnose it, you can give specific treatment to patient. This is very important understanding. So Mada Sanyasa is Rasa Rakta Samjama Srotas gets Avarana by Tamo dosha, you get Mada Murcha Sanyasa, Yatottaram, Baladikyam, Hetu Ligna, Upashantishu. Mada Sanyasa, 3 stages of same disease. This is Sthana Vishesha I have analyzed it now. Now coming to Hetu Vishesha is Yatha Dushtena Doshena. That we have to analyze how Vata Prakopa is occurred. That is for Vata Prakopa, it can occur by Dhatuksha, by Margavarana, then Cha, Dhatuksha due to Margavarana, as you all know. So Dhatuksha is by Rukshita Vruddhahara, Dhatuksha Vata Prakopa, disease. Another one is Margavarana. That's a famous shloka. Margavarana can, because Vayu is a moving entity, it can avarana by all shapes. It's like Kapha, Pitta, Rakta, Mamsa, Meda, Asti, Madhya, Shukra, Vitta, Namutra, anything can get the blockage of you get avarana, Vata Prakopa. Here, Kapha and Pitta Varta Vyadi will be Sarvadeka, whereas Raktavarana Vyadi will be Ekadeshaja. So once this is there, like this Prakrita, that's how you get a disease. So it can occur anywhere, Sthana Samshaya. In the context of Pakshaghata, it occurs, Sthana Samshaya gets occur at Tirya Gadamani, Urdhva Dehaga, Ekadeshaja. Then Cha. Initially, there will be Avarana symptoms are more, but Dhatuksha symptoms are less. As the time passes on, slowly, Avarana symptom comes down, Dhatuksha symptom takes over. To see a patient of Pakshaghata, when he comes initial state, there will be Avarana symptom. There is no movement, Vedana, all these things will be there. But if you don't treat him correctly, or if he is not get the correct treatment, what happens slowly, Dhatuksha symptoms takes over. His muscles, if you see, muscles are become wasting. But it is not all over body Dhatuksha. It is only Ekadeshaja, Ekangava. Anywhere, in which area it occurs, that area, there will be Dhatuksha. It's in the later stage. Initially, Avarana symptoms are more. When Avarana symptom is there, you have to give Avarana Chikitsa. When the Dhatuksha state is there, you have to give Brahmana Chikitsa. That is why this is the understanding is very important. A same person may come with any stage. Avastha Vashan Chikitsa Kuriya. In acute Avastha, that treatment should be. If chronic he comes, that Dhatuksha Avastha he comes, you have to give Dhatuksha treatment. So we should not buy her treatment and give that same treatment for every patient. Each patient you have to analyze. If avarana occurs, by what you have to do? Number one. Then avaranat dhatuksha is there. There may be 90%, 10% dhatuksha, 50%, 51% dhatuksha, 10% avarana, 90% dhatuksha. We can't give same treatment for each patient. That is why in every single patient you have to analyze avarana and dhatuksha state, whereas if avarana occurs, by what? That you have to analyze and give the treatment. Then this is a mathematical equation. Actually, Ayurveda whole concepts what told our acharyas, it is a mathematical equations. These equations, these theorems, equations and theorems. These theorems we should utilize in the patient and diagnose it and give proper treatment accordingly. This concept-wise understanding is very important. When Pitta Avarana is there, Pitta Lakshanas, Lingam Pitta Daha Trishna Shulam Brahmastamaha, Daha Trishna Shula Brahmatama, giddiness, all these things will be there. Katva Divasha Vidaha Shita Kamita. Kapha Avarana Shaitya Gaurava Shulani. Shula is what symptom? All other kapha symptoms there. Then coming to these are Dehika symptoms. In Pakshaghata it occurs Ekadesha, that is in Ekadesha. In Raktavrana what happens? Raktavriti, Sadaharti, Prakmam Santarajo Brisham, Bhave Saraga, Shvetu Jayante, Mandalanicha. This is very important. Daha, Arthi in Tokkand, in between Tokkand Mamsa, Raga, redness, Shvetu, Mandalan, Shvetu. Here, to understand things becomes somewhat difficult because Daha is okay, everyone will understand. Shwet, Mandalani Shvetu, okay, Mandalani Shvetu, anywhere there will be Mandalani Shvetu, and Raga, redness will be there. So very difficult to understand Arthi in between Sattva and Mamsa because no patient comes to you and tell my pain is in between my skin and Mamsa. So instead of that, the word used by Sushruta is Sparshadvesha. Sparshadvesha is tenderness. So one is Ekadesha and one is Sparshadvesha. When this information is there, so now it becomes very interesting. If you sit in a clinic, for a clinician like me, it becomes important. Just if you touch the patient, if he feels severe tender, that indicates that disease occurred due to Raktavrana Vata Prakopa. Whereas in a Pittavrana and Raktavrata, Daha, all other symptoms will be there. But this Parshatva symptom, or if it is Ekadeshaja, it always occurs due to Raktavrana. How this Raktavrana can happen? For this, in Vatashonita Jaya, he says, it is a, if you come, let us analyze just 2 minutes. Vayu and Rakta, if you compare, Rakta is Sthula than Vayu. Vayu is Sukshma than Rakta. Vayu is Chala and Sukshma. Rakta is Sara and Drava. Both are moving. One moving and should block another. We can understand by a traffic. In a traffic, all vehicles are going. Heavy vehicles and small vehicles. If anywhere a blood lorry is damaged or road is damaged, first your heavy vehicle stop. Just like that, in our body, Rakta and Vayu is moving. Anywhere blood vessel is blocked or Rakta Srotas is blocked or Rakta is blocked by Dushti, first lorry stops. Still you negotiate your bike. After some time, many vehicles accumulate. What happens? Next, your bike also will not go. Then there will, like that, first Rakta stop, then Rakta itself blocks movement of Vayu. Then there will be accumulation of vehicles. Mandalani Shayatu. Heated exchange between drivers. Daha, Raga, pain, these all things happen. These signs and symptoms, if you see, Daha, Raga, Shota, Shula, and Spashudesha are 5 signs and symptoms of inflammation according to modern system of medicine. It is a, you can say it is a Runashota according to Ayurveda. To happen this, there are many Raktadushti karas. Pradushta Dishnoshna Madhye Tadidi Tilamanaksharyam Lekutubirevcha. First line is Pitta Surup Raktadushti. Second and third line is Kapha Surup Raktadushti Karana. Fourth and fifth is Vata Surup Raktadushti Karana. So, because why I am saying Rakta cannot block itself a Vayu, because Rakta is a Dhatu, Vayu is a Dosha. Dosha cannot be blocked by Dhatu by itself. First, this Rakta should be vitiated by Dosha, by specific Karanas. Then that Dushita Rakta can block the movement of Vayu. Then the Raktavarana Vata occurs. So, if Pitta Surupa Raktadushti Karanas Raktavarana Vata, the resultant Vyadi will have Pitta symptoms. Whereas Kapha Surupa Raktadushti Raktavarana Vata Vyadi, you will have Kaphaja Lakshana, Vatsa Raktadushti and Raktavarana Vata, you will have Kevala Vata Lakshanas. Or Dvidosha, Sanipata Lakshanas, you will see in a patient. When Pitta Surupa Raktadushti Kapha Surupa, Kapha Arana Vata Prakopa, Kapha Pitta Surupa Raktadushti Raktavarana Vata Prakopa, you can say Kapha Pitta Samanvita. This like Prakopita Mata Rishwa gets on money, you get Pakshaghata. And Abhigata is another cause. Injury, road traffic accidents, or any hit, injuries. This is all second cause. One is Ahara Vihara, second one is injury. This many diseases are told. And third cause is Raktadispayan Vikaran Janete. Raktaja krimis, krimi infections, tubercular infection. So one is krimi, second one is Abhigata, third one is Ahara Vihara. By all 3 means Rakta Dushti, Raktavarana Vata. This Rakta Dushti, even by Krimi, even by Abhigata, by Ahara Vihara, Dosha Suru Rakta Dushti, Raktavarana Vata Prakopa. So which Dosha Suru Rakta Dushti is there? Like that, You are saying kapha samanvita or pitta samanvita or kevala vata. Accordingly, with it. If it is a kevala vata, it is krichra sadhya. Pitta and kapha samanvita, it is sulabha sadhya. Is told in text. So as it is clear now that Rakta and Vata probably leads to Runashota, which can occur anywhere in the body. Tvakmam siras snayu sandhyasti marma koshta. In this context it occur at marma. That is why Sushruta said this condition as doshaja marma abhigata, because it's a marma very fast abhigata. One is injury, abhigata, direct injury, or by krimi also abhigata. Third one is doshaja marma abhigata, very fast. That word he has coined to that word because there will be Raktadushti. That is why he said. So when the resultant ama it occurs, then you have to treat. How should we treat? If it is abhigata shalya chikitsa, doshaja dushti, doshamapachan chikitsa, krimi chikitsa should be given. What is krimi chikitsa? Anumana pramana. After advancement of microscope, we are seeing which krimi is involved. Recently, now many antibiotics are developed to kill the krimi. Or we can use, so it is why when a patient comes with a stroke, it occurs due to infection, we usually refer the patient for a krimi chikitsa. If it is abhigata, we refer for shalya chikitsa. If it is doshabhigata, doshaja marmabhigata, we have to treat according to Ayurveda. Because he said, it's a pita samana kapha samana, it is sulabha satya. Now, so if it is very tivra avastha, we can't do at all anything, then Chakradata says, Dimbasta, Savirasta, Vatavitasha, Kshidada, Purartasha, Bahudosho, Ativisrata, Bahudosha, and Ativisrata is there. Amopistambaniya. If you wait for Amapachana, Ayurveda treatment is Amapachana. If you wait for Amapachana, patients Marana will occur. That is why Amopistambaniya. In this state, you may need modern receptor blockers. These are all receptor blockers. These are all Amastambanas. This has a role in such a acute state. But what I am saying, when many of the things, these conditions, we can treat according to. After that, we can show the line Shamana Chikitsa for Samvachana according to Ayurveda. So with this understanding, Madamur Sanyasa Akshepaka, or the cause of Raktushti has to be elicited. If it is by krimi chikitsa, abhigata chikitsa, doshaja, doshamapachan chikitsa. Now let us analyze chikitsa. Since the patient comes with the pitta and kapha samanvaya is there, the treatment will be pitta vata. In pitta should be treated, then vata. If kapha vata is the kapha should be treated first, then vata. If kapha, pitta, vata, all three doshas are there, first pitta should be treated, then kapha should be treated, then vata should be treated. Since this condition of a Pakshaghata in acute state, they come with the Mada, Murcha, semi-conscious, unconscious state, as a Pitta state. Now let us analyze what is this Mada, Murcha, Sanyasa, Chikitsa. Then we analyze one by one presentations. One presentation is Mada, Murcha presentation along with Pakshaghata. What is Murcha Chikitsa? Sheka, Manasara, Shita Parisheka, Shita Lepa, Shita Pradeha, Shita Lapaniya, and Pitta Jwarahara Chikitsa. And Shiro Vile Jayada Bhikshna, Amanishta Tikshnehi. Abhikshna repeatedly, Tikshna Shiro Vilechana and Tikshna Amana should be done. Now here question arises, even when it is a Pitta Pradhana, so you are giving Tikshna Nasya. Is it not wrong? Then the same question arises to Dallan also. What he says, Yadyapi Sarvamurchayam Pittam Pradhanam, Tikshne Nasye Vamana Nayuktaha. It is not correct. Then he says, Tathapi, Samnyaha Srotho Nirodha Shanti Kratvat, Vyadhi Pratyanikatva Ite Evacha. As Samjama Srota Nirodha is there, to remove that you are giving, to remove Tamo Avarana, you are giving Tikshna Nasya. If what we do is, our friend comes, when we give Nasya, we give Abhyang Sveda and Nasya. But in the context of this one, Murcha, we give Shita Lapaniya, Shita Parisheka, Shita Alepas. After decreasing his temperature, then we are giving Tikshna Nasya. Then Tamar. That is why, as Pittahara, you have already given Shitala Chikitsa. Then as a Kapha or Tamo Avarana to remove Tikshna Nasya, you are giving. That is, one is Vyadhi Viruddha, one is Dosha Viruddha. That he says, Dosha Vyadhi Viparita Chikitsa should be given. It is in the context of Murcha Chikitsa. Then Prabuddha Samjaka, Tevekanta, you give Gritas, then Narikelambu Samashakkara, Shatavari Kalka, and Jaragna Kashaya should be given. Then Matulangarasa, Ashtavimshati Sarpi, Shilajitu, Trifala, Pippadi, Chitraka, many Rasayanas he has told afterwards. Till now we have analyzed a Murcha of a symptom of a Pakshaghata, but when come to acute state of a stroke. Then actual Pakshaghata Chikitsa analyze of Sushruta, Tatra Prageva Sneha Svedopana, Brudhuna Shodhanena, Sneha Svedana you do, then Brudu Shodhana. It is for Pakshaghata. Samshodhya, Mrudu Shodhanena, Samshodhya, you do Samshodhana. Then Anuvasya, Astapya, Anuvasana and Astama should be given. Then comes a very important concept is Yatha Kalam Akshepaka Vidhana Chikitsa Acharet. What do you mean that if a Pakshaghata patient comes in state of Akshepaka, what should be your treatment? If usually many of the patients I have seen thousands of cases, all acute cases when they come, most of the cases will have Akshepaka. Their muscles are very rigid. Akshepaka, don't think there will be continuous Akshepaka. Just rigid muscle or just movement of ice, which is unstable ice, that indicates there is Akshepaka. When Akshepaka avastha is there, your treatment is for Akshepaka, not Pakshaghata at all. Your Snehana, Svedana, Mrudu, Pakshaghata, Virechana, it's all all right. But if it comes in Akshepaka avastha, your treatment should be for Akshepaka. A Akshepaka avastha with the Mada Murcha, that is Pitta Samsarganya, Pitta Manvita, Akshepaka. So that then we have to analyze accordingly. Now, what is Akshepaka Chikitsa? In Akshepaka Chikitsa, Patra Pragya Sneha Abhyaktam, Stimnam, Avapidanena, Tikshna Upakrame, Shira Shudyartam, Tikshna Shira, Shiro Virechana, Avapidanasya should be given. Anantaram, then Vidari Gandhadi Krita, Acha Sarpipana, Nati Matram Vayu Tareti. Vayu Prasarana to Shaka can be prevented after giving Acha Sarpipana. Now this question I raised, what is Acha Sarpipana? Only Grita. How much should be given? If you see in Snehana Adhyaya, when there is a Mada, Udmada, Tarpavisha, Murcha, this avastha is there. In that patients, he said to give Prabhuta Matra. In 24 hours, how much Grita can be digested? That much Grita should be given. Usually in my practice, I give about 250 to 300 ml of Grita. According to dosha, this Grita, this is for Kevalavata. And Pitta Samana Kaphamanta, different Gritas should be given. I will tell later now what are the Gritas. Okay. After that, he says Parisheka, Abhyanga, Svedana, this Abhuktavatam, Pitamam, Dadhi Marichavachayuktam, Apatanakam, Hanti. This for Apatanakam. Then after that, then Sneha Virechana, Asthapan, Anuvasana, like that, Dasharatra Huta Vego Upakramata, 10 nights you have to treat. This is after that you will give Vata Vyadi Chikitsa Veksheta. After 10 nights of Akshepaka Chikitsa, then Vata Vyadi Pakshaghata Chikitsa should be given. Here is a very important thing you have to think is that this is Shuddha Vata Pathanaka. That is why Abhyanga Sveda are told. But the students of Pitta Kapha Samanvaya, that's why I am saying. When Pitta Samanvaya, Samsrushtam Kartavyam. What do you mean by that? Samsrushte, Pitta Kaphaya Samsa, Tadeva Kartam. But Jeta says, Samsrushte, Vatarakta Chikitsam Kuryaditi. He says, you do Vatarakta Chikitsa. Because he knows this condition is always occur due to Raktadushti. Raktavrita Vata Prakopa. Matarisha Prakopa occur due to Raktavrita. That is why Vata Shonitiki Chikitsa should be given. Which Vata Shonitiki? There are Kevala Vata Shonitika, Pittaja Vata Rakta Chikitsa, Kapaja Vata Rakta Chikitsa, Sannipata Vata Rakta Chikitsa. Since it is a Pitta Pradhana Avastha, we have to give Pittaja Vata Rakta Chikitsa. Always Pitta Madhav Chikitsa. Then what is Pittaja Vata Rakta Chikitsa? You say Pitta Prabale, Drakshadikashaya, Shatavrikashaya, Guduchikashaya, Pittaya, Chandanadikashaya, Madhurutikta Satpi, Shatadavata Grutalepa. I am reciting all the things what are told for Madhamurchanya, same, almost all the same medicines are told. So with this, that is why Shonitarute Puryat Vata Shonitiki Chikitsa. So with the all above analysis, treatment of Pittaja Vatarakta Chikitsa, Shita Parishita Lepa, Madhuratikta Kashaya, Pitta Jara Chikitsa, Madhura should be given. Same treatment told for Madhamur Sanyasa. So same line of treatment for Madhamurcha Sanyasa. So that when these condition, multiple symptoms are there, this is one syndrome. Then Rasavaisheshika Sutra says, Idam eva pradhanam, idam naiti avadharanam nayuktam, chikitsayam avastha vidhanam hi pradhanam. If he comes in which avastha like that. That is why Charaka says, Stha avastha desha kala balam prati. Avastha desha kala bala. You have to see in each patient. In swayam eva puriya duhya swayam dhiya. In your own intelligence, you have to do uhana. That is the creativity of individual precision. You have to see what is the avastha, what is desha, kala, bala, which dosha is involved, which avastha is analyze it. Then you have to give avastha vidhanam. This is correct, this is not correct, like that. Don't think in that state. You have to see which avastha, which dosha, then like that you have to. So now you understood this the importance of hetu sthana vishesha. This you have to analyze not in textbook. You have to analyze in a given patient. So to conclude with this analysis, semi-conscious is Mada, unconscious Murcha, coma, and Sanyasa, Kanvash, Akshepaka, hemiplegia, Pakshaghata with the Pitaka Sarga, with the Daha and Murcha. All these indicate Raktadushti pathology. Is this Raktadushti by doshas or krimi, Abhigata, Dosha? So okay, this is in textual. Now a patient comes to you in a clinic with this understanding, Aptopadesha. Now you have to analyze. So patient comes with these symptoms. What is symptom? One-sided weakness. That then we understand this occurs due to Tijagadam, Urdodehaka, Akshepaka is there. This you understood. Then immediately to understand what happened in the Sthana Samshaya, we sent for CT scanning or MRI scanning. By this we can diagnose, is it due to infarction hemorrhage, is it doshaja raktadushti, or infection by krimi, or growth or injury, it is abhigata. These all things can be understood. That is then hetu vishesha, according to Ayurveda, this dosha analysis which we have to analyze by seeing signs and symptoms. If a patient of Pakshaghata or comes in Akshepaka, you understand either Pakshaghata or Akshepaka avastha. Then by seeing is he is having semi-conscious state, Murcha or Sanyasa, which is the state, that indicates Pitta Samanya is there, Santapa is there. If some patient will not have all these symptoms, he will have heaviness, numbness, tingling sensation. That indicates Kapha Samanvaya is there. If Kapha Samanvaya is there, you have go for Kapha Chikitsa. Pitta Samanvaya is there, then you have to go Pitta Hara Chikitsa. But the treatment is, if it is Akshepaka is there, you have to give Akshepaka Chikitsa. That is Tikshnanasya, Snayapana, these things. If Sparshadvesha and Ekadesha, one-sided is there, that indicates Raktadushti pathology. So the treatment we usually adopt is Sheetala Parisheka Sheetalepa for Pittahara Chikitsa. Then Tikshna Nasya done to remove Tamo Avarana as an Akshepaka Chikitsa. Then Acha Sarpipana is given to prevent Akshepaka. If this Acha Sarpipana, according to dosha, if it is Kapha Pradhana Mada is there, in Mada you can diagnose is it Kafajamada, Pitta Vatajamada. If Kafajamada is there, I select Panchagavya Grita in Prabhuta Mantra. If it is Pittajamada is there, if he hits you, spit on you like that, violent is there, then we use Mahatiktaka Grita. If Vataja is there, then we give Kalyanaka Grita in my practice. So usually, by experience of seeing plenty of patients, usually a patient of hemorrhage, he will have more of Pitta symptom. Infarction patient, they have Kapha symptom. But don't make it as a rule that this is infarction is Kapha and hemorrhage is Pitta. But by seeing signs and symptoms in a given patient, then select the treatment. Even a hemorrhage patient, Alpa Sambandha Vachan, go for Tikshna Nasya. No, Tikshna of Nasya should be increased. So you can go for Panchagavya Grita. Like that, according to dosha involvement, what you see in your clinical presentation, like that, treat. Not according to modern diagnostic technique. Modern diagnostic technique only to tell the prognosis and to tell the area involvement, how much area involvement, all these things are very useful in the initial state of the diagnosis. Then Shunti Swarasa, Jwara Harajiki, Samapachana, Narikela Jala for Tarpana, Shilajitu, Kamaduda Rasa, Samira Panagarasa, Sona Pinta, according to dosha we have. If it is due to krimi Prativigachi, if it is Abhiga Shadis, this Aushadhi. How this can be done in a ICU? Just I will show 2, 3, 4 videos, then you can see. Here you see a patient of 70-aged person came to my hospital. He is blind from birth. He had right hemiplegia, came in a state of slight akshepaka with the right-sided hemiplegia. Then what we do is immediately I sent for CT scanning diagnosed a lacunar infarction in brain, left-sided, and he had right-sided hemiplegia. One person started to apply taladharana with the Manjishta Shatadavtagrita, and Shatadavtagrita Alepa is being done. And another person start to give dhara, Amalaki and Dhanyaka Himadhara. Amalaki and Dhanyaka Himadhara. You should apply this all over body without doing any inch of the body. It's very important thing. Sheetal Alepa and Sheeta Parisheka. Shatadauta, Alepa. All over body. And at the same time, another person will do Dhara Chikitsa, Dhara 4 angula above, for the Amalaki and Dhanyaka Hima on the head. Sheetala Dhara. This is Sheetala Dhara. So this will be done for about 20 minutes. But, 35 matra kala, 35 seconds is 100 matra kala. Like that, 20 minutes we do this one, Dhara and Alep. Okay. After that, we apply Taladharana with the Manjishta and Shatadauta Grutta Taladharana. Done. Okay. This person, you see, he had left-sided, he able to raise his leg and hand. But right side is complete hemorrhage. He can't lift even an inch, either leg or hand. There's no movement at all. Yeah, there is no movement at all. Now, what I do is I put the Tikshna Nasya. Nasya will be done about Ashta Bindu Praman. One Bindu is the first Anguli, first Angushta, how much immersing that one that comes, that is one bindu, that 8 bindu, that becomes approximately 1 ml, 1.5 ml. This Nasya is given just after Nasya, just you see what happens. He awakens. Semi-conscious patient awakens. Prabuddha Samjna. Prabuddha Samjna. Then immediately, who could not raise his leg, start to raise. His right hand leg started to raise. This is what happens just after a Nasya. Yeah. Just you see what is his reaction now. See, many Tamo goes. Yeah. Tamo goes. Very important thing. So highly encourage. He could not spit out. You can do. You can use suction machine to remove the kapha from there. Sputum from the throat. There is no chance of aspiration. Very easily you can do in ICU setup with the oxygen giving all these things. You can do it. Now you see. Now he